Alright. How are you guys doing today? My name is Ben and today we'll be checking out Problem Soldier Boot Camp for Zenlesszonezero. I know, I'm cutting it close with that timer there, but I wanted to do a few of the events today, so that's what we'll be checking out. And a bunch of separate, smaller streams, so you guys can have a very focused experience for each one. Starting off here, Oboe Squad. Special training begins! We don't stop until Seed passes the exam. Let's check on over here, see what this is looking like. Problem Soldier reporting for duty. Head to Scott Outpost and ask Ethan about the situation. At Scott Outpost, Soldier Ethan seems to be stopping Seed from leaving in her mech. Did something happen? Should probably go and see. Let's check it on out. See what trouble Seed got up to this time. Yeah, I figured, hey, let's do a few events tonight. All of them have a little bit of story to them. Hey, Mercury. Being a good boy, aren't ya? I see. Oh, I should have taken a picture with him.
Check-in complete. I'm out.
Hold up! Pilot Seed, our simulated test hasn't even started yet.
Alright then. Why don't you simulate a version of me? Now that simulated me take this simulated test.
Stop joking around. I'm just an assessment assistant recording data. I won't help you leave early, not even if you promise me a photo with you. Hey there, Ethan. A photo with Seed, hey?
I can leave a little Colby here to keep you company.
Colby?
And that, I'm the communications officer for this training, codename Mercury, not Colby. The captain ordered me to keep Seed from skipping class, so I'm not Colby.
Magus was like, you tell that darn Seed.
You tell that darn Seed.
A little bit closer. Take it easy, little Colby. No, I mean, Liaison Mercury. Your Bangbu module is getting all jumbled up from the stress.
And that, I'm not stressed, but I'm definitely not Colby. Yeah, yahoo! You're good with Colby, soldier. I'm leaving it to you then. Now, make way. The heavyweight match is about to start, and I'm ready to take off.
What competition is this?
It's the legendary crane racing competition at the Bread Street construction site. A true battle of iron and blood.
Sounds impressive. Guess I'm just out of the loop. But that's still not a good enough reason to leave early. You'll need a note signed by your your team captain. Yeah, definitely not the mother hen, Magus. Yeah, talking about Bellabog. Still doing construction down there.
My parents right here. Meet Seed Senior. Though he can't talk right now. At times like this we need to find... Alright, the video store on 6th Street. They've got everything you need. Check it out. See ya. Bye-bye.
Seed, are you causing trouble? With Ethan's shouts echoing behind her, the girl zips away on her scooter, quickly vanishing into the distance. Sorry, Ethan. This is bad. I'd let her slip away again. If that person were here, we'd definitely know what to do. Great, you really are here. The independent investigator. Time to remember my name. Need something from me? Yeah. Why stuffy nose? Epic. You heard all that just now, right? Long story short, members of Oboe Squad are coming for simulation training, and I'm in charge of logging their data for regular review. Pilot Seed is the only one having attendance issues. Just now she disappeared again.
And don't worry. Whenever there's a problem I can't solve, I'll notify the captain right away.
Hey Mercury, no sooner do the words leave its mouth than a heavy mech lands behind them. From it emerges a delicate girl. Besides her, hey Seed. Hey Orphie and Magus, yep.
Sorry about that. We got a notification from Mercury on our way here, so he brought Seed back with us. We should be still on time, right?
Seed,
You need to reflect on your actions. Nah.
Talking in bamboo.
You mean like, sorry, won't dare do it again. That's not what I meant, but I guess it could mean that too. Don't think you can get away with using bamboo. Anyway, I apologize for the trouble this problematic soldier has caused you all. As for the remaining training plan, Orphie will complete it alongside Seed.
To keep an eye on her. And Magus being right there as well. That's fantastic, but we've already wasted too much time. I still need to collect data from other squads. Oh right, the independent investigator is here. This is a simulation training device for high-risk units in the Hollow. Based on the target assessment, a specialized course has been pre-configured with the goal to knock back enemies. Right, it's like in a ring, and you knock them into the ropes to eliminate them, right? Hey, investigator, if you've got some time to spare, could you cover for me and help them collect some qualified data? Leave it to me. I've got stuff to take care of. Can't be helped, I guess, but if you change your mind, you can come find me anytime. Oh, I was hoping to get a picture with them, but they disappeared. Well, we'll continue onward then. Let's see if this updated at all. Accept Ethan's commission and help the Obo Squad members complete their simulation training at Scott Outpost. Alright, here to help Ethan. Hey, independent investigator, have you thought about that mission where you'll be helping Obo Squad with simulation training and assisting Captain Magus in collecting data for Seed? I've got this. Great! Don't forget you've got Mercury, the liaison who will keep you posted on everything. Wishing you all the best. Yeah, let's check it out. Look at Engi Magus there. So rotated strike, projectile reversal, and then the finale. Let's check it out. Welcome to the Art of Knockback Boot Camp. Treat your enemies like bowling pins and blast them all to the edge. Laser fence deals massive damage to enemies on pawn contact. In 2 minutes. Alrighty. Ready to go. And with Seed, we will play. She's really cool. I'm so sad that I didn't get lucky in like the 10-20 polls I did for her. But we'll be doing some more polls next patch for Vivian and Lucia. And then we'll have to see who's coming up the patch after that. The Art of Knockback Training Ground. The agent's knockback ability will be greatly enhanced. Basic attack combos will cause minor knockback effects, only pushing normal enemies. Dodge, counter, EX special attack, and ultimate will cause major knockback effects, pushing enemies more effectively. Sick. Got that banger music going on. When Seed hits enemies or consumes energy, she restores steel charge with sufficient steel charge after Seed summons the mech for a charge punch attack. Ah yes, we've gone through this tutorial twice now. Because within the story and then the trial, barrages. Yep, come on. Keep getting back there. Good morning. See it. Log you that way. Boom. Come on, get into the ring. Well, guess he is in the ring. Get to the edge of the ring. Get to the ropes. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, that did good. Keep them pinned there. Doing good. Bouncing them around. Ooh, I think that's what happened earlier, maybe. I was going to say, I thought maybe we used the edge of the ring to knock back by dodging into that. Okay. Yeah, that's a fun way to think about combat as well in Zenless. Not just, you know, killing the enemy, fighting them and killing them, but actually using the knockback effects and that sort of stuff. It's cool. I like the idea. I like them being creative with using the 3D environments. They definitely needed to make up for the lack of TV mode, chess mode, whatever they called it internally. During the Art of Knockback training, the trainee gains energy for react special attack and decibels for ultimate faster, volatile charge. So a bit of buffs, gear slot. Ooh, see that there? Yes.
You have just received an enhancement gear, which you can check here. Enhancement gear can boost your combat prowess. Press it to select it. Press equip to complete your selection.
Spherical enemies have appeared in the arena. Launch them with all your might. Make them crash into each other. Husk balls rolls when hit. Husk ball rolls when hit, dealing massive damage when colliding with enemies. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, keep going. And then we do know we'll be playing with Orphie and Magnus a bit later. But let's enjoy Seed for the moment. Big arena. Enemy targets called husk balls will periodically spawn in the arena. After taking damage, they will bounce back and forth across the field. Agents can make good use of this characteristic to defeat powerful enemies. Note, the next wave will only spawn after all husk balls in the arena have been eliminated. Right, so you can't just like stack them up and you know, yeah, you can't just have a whole bunch in the field bouncing around. Come on. Nope. Let's knock you into the ring. Come on. There we go. Come on. Oh, and they were saying they use the husk balls. Come on, get knocked back over there. To a big haboom. Get knocked back again. Doing my best to move them over, but not having the four corners to work with is definitely a little troublesome. There you go. Get into there. Get over here. What buff did we get this time? Rock ball supply. Each time husk balls refresh, 2 additional husk balls will, with increased damage, will appear. Alrighty then. Sounds pretty good. So that's how you can stack up more. Get it rolling. And then we can choose which one we want here. A true formidable foe has appeared, but now you've mastered knockback tactics. Let's have a showdown between powerhouses. Use a laser fence and husk balls in the arena to defeat your enemies. Sure, let's give it a try at least. See what's going on. And the husk ball is always working like another environmental hazard in effect.
Oh, well, that feels unfair. You're starting to fight by shooting me right away. Meaning.
Bad doggy. Yeah, you want to be bounced around? Like, I'll knock you into the arena. We'll push you around. Yeah, get it into a corner. Come on, you get knocked back. There we go. And then right, we need a defeat. When we're done, make sure we defeat them all. And then we're dynamically changing the music to fit with the boss or enemy we're going against. Just think they are. Okay, now we chill. Because, yeah, now this is the Deadhead and the Butcher's theme. Come on, get sent back. Back, Balrog. Every demon of the deep. Yeah, I mean, I'll send you over there. Ooh, nice job. Yeah, fun little event so far. Wonder how they'll continue to add new things and evolve it, and change things up with Orphie and Magus. Yeah, bringing Seed Senior out is so cool. And Seed's moveset.
You can take a break now. But Seed, what are you scribbling on today's post-training supplies distribution list? There's just me and Orphie. Not enough people up there. Gotta get everyone's names on the list. Seed and Seed Senior, Orphie and Magus, Mercury and Little Colby. And there's the video store manager and the other manager who look alike, as well as Eus and the other Eus who look alike.
The whole family's in it. The whole family's in on it. When it comes to nesting dolls, we're absolutely unstoppable.
Stop messing around with Seed. Stop messing around with Seed. But Captain, Seed did nothing wrong. Even if you can't actually use them as our captain, you deserve your own separate supplies. It's proof of your position. Am I right about that?
Poor Orphie.
I give up on you guys. I'm going into sleep mode anyway, so let your independent investigator call the shots.
Don't worry. Except for those extra names, I'll make sure everyone in Oboe Squad gets a reward.
And no. So, I get to add Soldier 11 and Trigger, plus Lighter and Recorder. I've got a question. Let's say Lighter might be the captain, but who's Recorder?
Who's Recorder?
Obviously, and someone just repeated and
Next thing you know, you're right in her trap. Ruh-roh. Ooh, next part. Trigger and Orphie. A familiar, the special training continues. A familiar figure appears at Scott Outpost. It's Trigger. As a member of Oboe Squad, she must be interested in how the special training is going. I should go talk to her. Yep, back. There we go.
I knew you'd come out. After yesterday's training, she kept muttering your name in her sleep.
I hope she was having sweet dreams. As long as she didn't go roasting me in her dreams.
I heard it too, just mumbling stuff like, let's have some fun. Treating serious training like a game. Looks like I need to have a proper talk with her. In that case, Seed's sleep talk is definitely going to be all about Captain next time. Huh? Did I say something wrong? Captain, you look like you're about to lose it. Sorry about that. The Captain just has this next level sense of responsibility for everyone around her. Though, yeah, it sometimes comes with some pretty strict expectations. Orphie is the one training today. With you and Captain around, I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
I'll assist Orphie to the best of my ability. Just count on me.
And here's your training plan for today. Independent investigator, please take a look.
I saw. Then, see what Orphie and Magus has to offer. The hammer will keep attacking. Look for opportunities between attacks to send the explosives on the field flying. Launch the ether power canister. Make it collide with objects to trigger an explosion, dealing massive damage. I do always wonder, Hoyo has a tendency to test out mechanics in events before they're introduced in-game. So the idea of having more environmental effects, either that means we're going to have more characters with environmental effects as part of their kit, like being able to set up effects or have physics-based components to their kit, but I'm really curious. Or maybe there's going to be a game mode that involves it more. That will become permanent or semi-permanent. That would be interesting. Sorry. Itchy nose, chat. You know how it is. Either power canister, when faced with massive enemy targets that cannot be knocked back, use either power canisters that spawn in the arena, find the right angle and launch them toward the giant enemy target to deal massive explosion damage.
Giant enemy spider.
Note, the next wave will only spawn after all ether power canisters on the field have been used. Huh. So, like here. Yep. So keep on keeping on there. Got some new ones. Oh, no, don't. Spin to win. Cool. Well, at least I finished it with a move. No, that's fun though. Like I was saying, I do wonder if they're testing out mechanics or gameplay for future characters. Kill acceleration. During the art of knockback, training the trainee restores energy for EX special attack and decibels for ultimate upon defeating an enemy target. And of course, Orphie and Magus's moveset I really love as well, because of how together they are in their attacks. Like Orphie tossing the knife up for Magus to catch and Magus tossing it back, stuff like that. It's super cool detailing in their effects and animation work. A massive enemy target has appeared in the area. The bigger they are, the easier they are to hit. True. Launch other enemies to collide with this massive enemy target, dealing heavy damage. Ooh, that's a fun idea. Using the physics-based stuff to send small enemies flying into bigger ones. Could be fun in the future, like a big boss spawning a bunch of little ads, and then you launch them. Or you have different moves with different levels of knockback that you use to do it. Skillfully knock back other enemy units on the battlefield, making them crash into the massive enemy targets to deal massive damage.
Ow.
Look, it launched. Let's maneuver around there. Also, it's interesting how quickly they get eliminated by that. Oh. Yep, let's just EX special that. See, I think it's... And then follow-up attack? Yeah. Here, let's get you hit in there. Doing damage to each other. Mid-fall. Oh no! Be careful. Don't run with knives. New on fuel supply. Each time ether power canisters refresh, 2 additional ether power canisters will increase. With increased explosion damage will appear. Sorry. Oh, I only recently got a good meal in me for the day. And I should definitely get some more sugar, because I did not have enough to eat. Went on a long walk with some doggos I'm looking after. When facing tougher enemy targets, you will need to make smarter use of the tools around you. Launch enemies and ether power canisters in the field to make them collide with high-risk enemy targets, dealing massive damage. Basically the same thing we've gone before, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Let's equip both of those. Looks like we'll unlock a third one, maybe for that big finale stage. I'll need to check on the kitty cat as well. He's on my bed upstairs right now, but... oh, well, definitely didn't mean to do that. Ooh, yeah, and enemies on the field. Come on over here. Good thing enemies' attacks do not count. Oh yes, yeah, this boss does have the mechanic of attacking its legs to impair it, so can definitely do that. Yep, iframe through. It's so funny. Orphie covering up her face, being like Magus. There we go. I know, I should use the follow-up attack. Let's see what this last stage is going to be like. Yeah, I knew they would be pretty quick to do. Didn't realize how quick though.
Yahoo! Training's finally over. Hey, Trigger, I'm here to take you home.
Not like the other way around. Well, at least we passed the trial of ascension. It's all good.
Come here, Seed. Today's training was rough, huh? I know you've never been a fan of these inspections. There are parts I like. Like, once training's over, you can all come fishing with me. About the fishing thing, don't worry. The captain seems to have dozed off. Didn't hear a thing. Well, probably. Looks like today's special training went pretty well, which is why the captain chose to hit the hay early. Otherwise, she'd never let us go to the beach, especially after last time.
What happened last time, Trigger? Spill the beans. Last time, was it a story or a disaster? I'm all ears.
Last time for the fishing event, we used funds from our specialized water combat training budget. To make sure our training pays off, the captain won't let us rest until we've each caught our quota of sea fish. But Seed hates damp environments and didn't want to get in the water, so that day I took flight and transformed into an island. Then I held Orphie and turned her into a pole hunter.
Hold on.
She made Seed Senior hover over the sea as a fishing platform to help Orphie complete the mission with newly acquired fishing skills.
That's really funny. So yeah, she was just flying around. Orphie in hand. And Magus is like, this is not what I meant.
Despite scoring a big fat 0 in combat training, Captain still gave Seed and Orphie a passing grade, seeing how well they worked with each other.
Aw, that's sweet of her.
And that time, Captain seemed to have hibernated just in time.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to be flying around over the sea with those two.
Let's go fishing. No, sea training later, alright? If you're free, of course. If it's with you, I can turn into an island and we can soar through the skies together lots of times. So, what you're saying is, you care more about who you're working with than how or what you're working on, right? Nah.
Won't answer. I get that. You're complimenting me, right?
Spot on. Looks like you're starting to understand her made-up bamboo language. That's definitely a crucial step in becoming one of us.
I remember in the story, Magus was like, wow, you can understand everyone on the team? You really are special. Like everyone's unique way of speaking. And it's like, well, yeah, they're a little silly. Okay, and to finish on up, special training, the final review. Talk to Ethan. At Scott Outpost, Soldier Ethan, who's in charge of the final assessment of this special training program, seems to have something important to tell you. Okay, what's going on, buddy? Independent investigator, I've reviewed the data you've collected earlier. Thanks to you, Obo Squad has finally caught up. Next up is the final training session. We need to push Obo Squad to their absolute combat limits. Simply put, we're gathering all those high-risk hostiles from previous sessions for a multi-threat combat exercise. The highest data recorded by you will be sent for final review. I see.
And now, here's your last training plan, Independent Investigator. Please take a look.
High frequency regeneration. Increased spawn rate for husk balls and ether power canisters when alongside enemy targets. New gear slot, yep, so now we have 3. Then let's go. Let's see who we can play as well. If we can bring more of the team. Every 4 seconds, agent gains a buff stack that increases agent knockback related damage by 5% up to a maximum increase of 50%. Every time you take damage, number of buff stacks is halved. Okay, so keep on our toes. 12,000 is goal. Let's do both of those. Oh, well, we do have 3, so sure. Oh, we get the choice between them? I feel like I also heard that animations for Orphie and Magus got a little bit reworked, so let's enjoy the differences and see if I can spot any of them. Probably not. It's been a little while since we played the main story, and we're able to trial her out there. That reminds me, I should check if I've done the trial for Orphie and Magus before next patch. Oh, well. Oh, no! Of course it's missiles. Always hated that move, chat. Wow, you get a pretty lengthy timer. I think we'll end up being okay in the end. You know, I have to use my EX specials more. Come on, knocked around. Ooh, and got the parry there. Come on, let's get you moving. Oh no, getting hit by the missiles again. Yeah, that's the move that, out of all of them, gonna keep getting us the most. Let's make sure we get those. Use as soon as we can. Boom. Got the more canisters. Okay, I actually dodged that move for once because we were moving around the field. Oh no. Yeah, that's another move that I'm like, ah, darn it. Yeah, I mean, they chose the boss wisely for having moves that can hit you often. Ow! The perfect timing between my attacks to hit me. Hey. Well, that was just me being that. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're at 10,000 already and it only requires 12k. Yeah. We'll be alright.
Despite my awful gameplay.
Come on. Get you guys moving as well. Yep, I farmed through. Almost managed to.